erupted, with both sides blaming each other for the violence. The builders claim their Kyle of Lacau site was invaded. Demonstrators have accused the workforce of throwing rocks at them. Jaldeep Katwala reports from the scene.
The demonstrators were from a group called Sky Earth Action. They'd signalled their intention to disrupt work at the site. Today that threat was carried out in the face of an interim interdict. Using inflatables, they climbed up onto the foundations of the bridge in the channel between Skye and the mainland. Their objective was to get onto a crane. They met with little resistance from construction workers. Eventually, 4 demonstrators climbed up. One of them would only describe himself as Stephen.
As you can see around you, it's such a beautiful place. It's a responsibility of everybody in the world to look after the world, whether it be in Skye, whether it be in where I'm from, whether it be on the other side.
How long will the protest go on?
As long as it takes.
There were 30 demonstrators. Many had come from England. At one point, a number landed on Ellen Ban, an island in the channel. The builders say rocks were thrown at this mechanical excavator nearby. Sky Earth Action says the protest was a non-violent one and that it was about civil disobedience. A spokesman for the group, identified only as James, says today's demonstration was the only option left to them.
We have approached the staff today. People have been talking to them. We've also prepared a leaflet for them explaining our actions, why we're doing it. It's a non-violent protest, it's not against them. And we are actually not against any fixed link, we're just against this bridge, so we're not trying to take away the job. But they have seemed to be getting quite angry, some of them.
Throughout a 2-hour period, the inflatables tried to approach the sites where work was going on, and constantly they found their way blocked by a fleet of vessels used by the builders. The protesters say rocks were thrown at an inflatable. A journalist was on board at the time.
When we came to where the digger was working, it filled its bucket with water and proceeded to try and empty the said water over us, which was a fairly intimidating experience, not so much because of the water as because of the thought of the bucket coming down and hitting the inflatable. Worse was when we moved out again and the barge full of stone, which was going to be dumped to form the base of the caisson, was approaching, because somebody on that began shouting abuse and throwing stones at us.
A number of people were restrained by site workers and taken to the shore. Arrests were made and one of the inflatables was seized. The builders say their primary concern is for the safety of the demonstrators and their own workforce, and the protesters' action, if repeated, will cause danger. The protesters say they will do all they can to stop construction work here. They're promising a summer-long campaign of disruption. Equally, the builders, headed by the Miller Group, say they have a job to do and they'll get on with it. Jaldeep Katwala, reporting Scotland, Kyle of Lacau.